Alan Dershowitz is still crying 4 years after writing an entire column about being shunned from his fellow elites at Martha's Vineyard for defending former President Donald Trump. He now comes out and cries more.
I wrote my book on the price of principle. You're right. I have been punished severely. I can't speak at the library in Martha's Vineyard. I can't speak in the synagogue in Martha's Vineyard. I can't speak in the community center. I have been silenced by people who don't want to hear my perspective because I defended the Constitution on behalf of President Trump. That's today's America.
No, poor me. I've been canceled. Oh, I can't even go to Martha's Vineyard. No. Now the crying, of course, does not stop there. In a different appearance, because understand that he has made several different appearances just to cry about being canceled from Martha's Vineyard, even when the topic is not about Martha's Vineyard. He just brings it up himself and injects that into the conversation. It's hilarious. Here's what he said, quote, "People refuse to attend events if they know I'm going to be there. And that's why several friends of mine who have invited me for years to events in their home or concerts that they've sponsored have apologetically said, 'We're sorry we can't invite you, because if you come, everybody will leave.'" That is fucking hilarious. I don't know what the problem is. If I show up, people just leave. Yeah, it's because they don't want to hear you talk because you're insufferable. Moron. Entitled. Hilarious. Okay. For one, look, this guy actually believes that he's entitled to have people sit and listen to him. I mean, come on. Look, Alan Dershowitz has every right to have an opinion, of course. But he can't sit there and force other people to listen to him, because that's what he wants to do. I just want to force people to sit and listen to me because I'm so important. Do you know who I am? I'm Alan Dershowitz. No, nobody cares. But look at the entitlement, okay? Understand, this is what their version of cancel culture is about. This is what they think cancel culture is. I can't force people to sit there and listen to my shitty opinions. No, he wants to, and since he can't, he cries. He cries and cries and cries. Oh, please. Why don't you just listen to me? I'm so important. But even more so, he continues to write ridiculous things like this. And this just shows you how much it gets under his skin. From a personal point of view, I could not care less about being shunned by people whose views regarding dialogue I do not respect. I want to make it clear that it's not about me. I have a thick skin. Oh, do you? It's about the other people in Chilmark who want to hear my views. People who come here because they love the culture and they love going to the book fair. They love going to the library events, to the community center. Now they can't hear me at any of those places and just see me. Oh, and nothing of value was lost. Oh, there's more. During another Newsmax appearance the past weekend, Dershowitz insisted that aside from his cancellation on the island, several unnamed residents have lamented to him that they can no longer see him doing public speaking events in the Vineyard. Elsewhere, Dershowitz claimed that he had been besieged with phone calls from people complaining that they've been denied the chance to see his speeches. Really? Oh, yes, the legions of Alan Dershowitz fans. You are being unfairly deprived. Oh my God. How? No. You know how many calls the library had actually gotten over this? Again, he claims that they're besieged with phone calls, okay? About Alan Dershowitz. Okay, let me just say this, okay? Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Total crap. Total crap. I mean, no, I don't believe it at all. And guess what? The library had gotten 0 calls. In fact, the local director of the library told a reporter that asked about this, not one single person has contacted me to complain that they haven't had a chance to hear Alan speak. Oops. Oh, but he can't help himself. He can't help himself.
Give me a break.
Look, that's why he can't stop talking about it. But I know what he's doing, okay? So he's doing what every right-winger does. And it's funny because I guess Alan Dershowitz is supposed to be a Democrat. We're supposed to be a liberal in Martha's Vineyard. Again, I think he's at best like one of the corporate centrist Democrats or so-called moderates, right? But this guy is hopping on the right-wing cancel culture grift train. He even wrote a book about cancellation. That's the primary theme of his latest book that he's going on tour for. Absolutely ridiculous. No, we know what it is. We know what it's about. It's about the monies. And it's, of course, about his very, very inflated sense of self-importance. That's what really, binds all of these different grifters. They just feel like that they're so important that they need to be able to have the ability to force people to listen to them. No, ridiculous.